Hey there cool kids! Today's video is coming live to you from the island of Themyscira, where the Amazon warriors live. And these battling beauties are all about hot girl on girl action. And by that I do of course mean hand-to-hand combat. Ooh. Hey there guys, so today's video is all about my favourite superhero, Wonder Woman! If you do not know who Wonder Woman is, she's a member of DC's Justice League. She has been in many comic books, films, video games, cartoons, and she also features on my lunchbox. Look. Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman! Okay, so basically guys, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Wonder Woman. She's one of my favourite superheroes because she's all about truth and justice and love and equality and all that stuff, and I love her to pieces. And I have just realised at this point in my life that there are a lot of lessons from the Wonder Woman comics and the TV show and the films and all that jazz. A lot of lessons and truths that I have learned, and I thought I would impart some of them to you because that's what good friends do, isn't it? Truth number one is be brave. Just be brave. I understand that often we go through really hard things in our lives, be it illness, financial worries, even worrying about what's going on in your social group, worrying about tests in school and jobs and things. And my advice to you is be brave, and I know that it is way easier said than done, that I have gone through my fair share of health problems, financial problems, school problems, and the only thing that got me through was to kind of dig my heels in and have this resistance to just be like, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be as strong as I can be. And that doesn't necessarily mean that things always work out perfectly for me in those situations, but I was at least able to feel good knowing that I was as brave as I could be and I was as strong as I could be, and if it worked out great, and if it didn't, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So basically, lesson one is be as strong as you can. Thing number two is that strength is not limited to physicality. Now, if you've read the Wonder Woman comics or seen any of her shows or anything, you know that Wonder Woman is crazy strong. She's enough to rival Superman. She has been trained in all arts of combat and war since the day she was born. So she's a tough chick, but she also knows that your strength doesn't just come from your flesh. It comes from your heart, it comes from your soul. She's also all about compassion and love and kindness. And I personally feel that being a loving, compassionate person makes you incredibly strong. Your strength comes from your emotions as well. Like, being strong physically is great. Yeah, if you need to lift something heavy and you can do it, well, hey, super happy for you. But you also have to have strong conviction. You have to have your strong beliefs, your strong morals. And a lot of people also get like kind of pooped on if they have really strong emotions like I do. My emotions are crazy, but I feel like they're the greatest source of my power. And because they're so strong, it means I love deeply, it means I feel deeply for others, it means I have this huge depth of compassion, and that's really important because if you go through life not having that strength in your emotions or that strength in your conviction, you're going to find things incredibly hard. So that is the second little truth. The third little thing that I've learned from Wonder Woman is to find the things that you love, hold onto them tight and fight for them. Wonder Woman loves all of her friends on the Justice League, she loves all of the people on Earth, she loves her sisters in Themyscira, she loves her mother Hippolyta, and because she knows what she loves and she's so sure in her convictions, she knows that she will fight for them until her knuckles are bloody and until she has no more energy left. And I think that's really important. I'm currently studying DBA, dancer, singer, actor, and it took me a lot of time to get here. I'm actually 23. I was 22 when I started the course, and obviously most people go to university at the age of 18. And it took me a really long time to get here. And in my first year, I will admit, I had to dick around a bit. I wasted a lot of time. But when I kind of had that aha moment, this is what I love, I decided I'm going to fight for it. And my form of fighting was just focusing and throwing myself into this and working my butt off. And I've been up for shows and things, and I've been told I didn't get the part, and that could have made me, break down and want to not do this anymore. But instead of thinking that, I just thought, no, I'm going to carry on fighting, because I know at some point I'm going to break through that glass ceiling and get the thing I want. Like, whatever the thing you want is in life, just fight for it as hard as you can. And there was actually a quote, this isn't a Wonder Woman quote, I just thought I'd throw this in because it makes sense, a quote from the Netflix original series Sense8, where one of the characters' son says, you push all of your energy into your fists and you fight for the thing you love. So that kind of ties in with a little point I was making here. Thing number 4, this is kind of ambiguous. It's kind of my take on Wonder Woman, not everyone's take, probably not DC's take, but it's my take. My thing is that there aren't necessarily boys things and girls things. Normally when you think of a super strong warrior, you think of a huge guy clad in armour with a sword, shield, bows and arrows, a spear, an axe. But Wonder Woman is this confident, strong woman who is this amazing warrior who kicks butt. And like I said, we usually think of a guy when we think of that. And it is 2016, people are a lot more, what's the word? We're a lot more progressive in our thinking. But at the time, lots of people kind of thought, oh, a woman superhero, that's ridiculous. And now we have tons of women superheroes. We have, in the real world, women soldiers, we have women doctors, we have women doing all sorts of things that were stereotypically men's things. And that's the thing I love about Wonder Woman, is that she was like, well, I'm going to break your norm and I'm going to be this thing that you said I can't be. And so I try to live my life by that edict. I don't really believe that there are things just for boys and things just for girls, and Wonder Woman can help me realise that. Thing number 5 is that loyalty goes a long way. Wonder Woman is incredibly loyal to her friends, to her fans, to the people she has sworn to protect, to her sisters, to her mother. She's super loyal, she doesn't break those ties, and I think that's really important. We often have, in this day and age, a lot of people throwing away friendships or relationships over very tiny things, or when a friend is going through something that's a bit too much for you to deal with, we tend to throw them away or distance ourselves instead of trying our hardest to stay loyal. And I understand when someone is going through some really heavy stuff, it can be hard on you, but I feel like if you truly value the friendship, you need to be as loyal as you can be, because that loyalness, or loyalty, that's the word, will be returned to you. But that's not why you should do it. You shouldn't be loyal because you're having it when you're going through shit. They'll be loyal. You should be loyal because it's just a good thing to do. And thing number 6 is basically to be yourself, to be true to you. Wonder Woman has her famous weapon, a lasso, and when she wraps it around people, they have to tell the truth. And I remember I was reading the Wonder Woman comic a little while ago, I can't remember which comic it is, but it was a Wonder Woman comic, and she's sitting on a mountaintop and she wraps the lasso around herself and forces herself to look deep inside and tell her truth, because she doesn't want to be fake, she doesn't want to be this person that she isn't, she wants to be true to herself, which is really important. It's really important to be yourself, and I understand that a lot of the time people want to change who they are to fit in with other people. I've done it in the past, sometimes I still do it and I try to stop myself, but the thing about that is you can only keep this front up for so long. After a while you will go back to being who you are, and surely you would want to make relationships with people who love you for who you are, rather than making relationships with people for who they think you are. So at some point the real you's got to come out, and if they don't like that, they're going to bail, and that's really going to suck. Okay guys, so that was the little video about Wonder Woman, all the lessons she can teach us. If you liked this video, please like, comment and subscribe, because I want more friends. I feel like we're friends, but we're not quite there yet. You gotta click the button. Be my friend. I'm really cool. I bake great cookies. Bye.